Yo quiero estar en vivo contigo. Yo quiero estar. We here. How is everyone? Hola Puerto Rico, ¿cómo estamos? So today I have a beautiful show lined up for you. We have Noel from Sin Banderas. Who knows Noel? Who knows Noel? Is he on right now? I say we get started with Noel. Is he on? Yeah, he's on. I'm gonna call Noel. ¡Noel! Ay, Dios mío, mi computadora no quiere trabajar ahora. Tengo un día complicado, pero aquí estamos.
¿Cómo estás?
Oh my God, muchas gracias por, estar con nosotros.
No, un placer. Mucho gusto.
Wow. ¿Cómo estás? How are you holding up?
Great. Sharing, beautiful time with the family, creating a lot, writing a lot of songs and different stuff, leyendo mucho.
Tengo que decir a todo el mundo quién eres, porque nadie sabe. Hay que presentarlo.
Okay.
Este es mi amigo Noel. He's the ex-member, right? Or are you guys still together?
We're still together. Yeah.
Awesome. Member of Sin Banderas, all right? Latin Grammy winner, singer, songwriter, pianist, sold over 25 million records, recently performed with Camila Cabello, Maluma in Mexico, has done duets with John Legend, Brian McKnight, Alejandro Sanz, Alejandro Fernandez. Oh my God, you are a legend, man. Yo,
Thank you.
You're amazing.
I don't know about that.
You're a legend. Y te conocí en Sábado Gigante.
Ahí nos conocimos hace, ¿cuándo fue? Hace como 3 años. Tú estabas súper emocionada.
Hace 3 años.
Sí, tú estabas súper emocionada porque conocías a don Francisco por primera vez y tu abuela era fanática, o es fanática.
Sí, es que imagínate que cuando era chiquita, mi abuela siempre me decía, tienes que ir a don Francisco, ahí tienen los niños talentosos, Jackie. And I'm like, all right. So fue como un, milagro cantar enfrente de Don con mi abuela y fue algo muy especial para mí. Pero, Noel, vamos a hablar de ti, ¿ok? Aquí estamos para hablar de ti, para inspirar a otros.
No, estamos para hablar de cosas interesantes. Si hablas de mí,
sí, de cosas interesantes. Entonces, de ti. For a young pianist and a composer, what advice can you give to the upcoming artists que, ellos tocan piano, saben componer, pero no saben cómo llegar al otro nivel? What advice can you give to the young artist?
Bueno, aquí, hablando de piano. Pero,
me lo vas a tocar ahorita, right?
Yeah, we can play something. El siguiente nivel. Hay varias cosas de las que dijiste ahí que son interesantes para analizar. ¿Cuál es la razón principal por la que hacemos lo que hacemos? La razón principal por la que hacemos lo que hacemos es la pasión y el amor por hacerlo, ¿no? You have to be in love of what you do, right? So, when I started singing, I was like 5 years old, y cuando tienes esa edad, tienes 5 años, 6 años, 7 años, no estás pensando en que esto es una carrera o una profesión o mi trabajo. It's just something fun, right?
Right.
And that's the approach. Yo siempre digo, si es tu pasión, no hay opción.
Me gusta eso, lo voy a escribir. Si es tu pasión, no hay opción.
Sea lo que sea tu pasión, si esa es tu pasión, no hay otra opción. Tienes que hacer eso. Entonces, a los 13 años, yo le dije a mis padres, voy a hacer música, ya sea que haga música en la calle, tocando en la calle por monedas, o ya sea en teatros o
¿Cuántos
estadios.
años tenías?
13.
Oh, let me just translate a little bit. When he was 13 years old, he told his family, I want to be a singer. I don't care if I'm singing on the streets. And he always goes by, if it's your passion, there's no other option. But it sounds better in Spanish.
It sounds definitely better in Spanish. That's the main reason that you're doing something, right? So it has to be fun, it has to be your passion. Y yo no sé en qué nivel estoy. La vida me ha regalado, obviamente llega un momento en que esa diversión, de repente te das cuenta que es una especie de trabajo y requiere responsabilidad, requiere constancia, requiere mucha determinación, mucho profesionalismo en el sentido de el tiempo de los demás, ser puntual, un montón de cosas que genera esto de estar dentro de una industria, le dicen la industria de la música. A mí no me gusta llamarlo la industria porque me da cosa como que siento que el arte cuando se industrializa, no sé, pierde un poquito de su magia original.
Eso es verdad. Cuando tú cantas algo solamente para que you know, to make it worldwide, and instead of going really deep into your feelings, it kind of loses its value.
Yeah. Nunca empiezas una canción pensando, oh, esto va a ser un hit mundial. Tú te aproximas a algo de arte porque tienes ganas de decir algo, porque hubo una idea, algo que transmitir, y generalmente las canciones que más han impactado en mi audiencia son canciones que generalmente son hechas muy rápido, en una especie como de avalancha emocional, y no estás pensando nada, solamente estás realmente inmerso en lo que quieres transmitir.
Y dice alguien aquí que pierde su magia. Marianne dice que pierde la magia, ¿verdad?
¿Pierde la magia qué? Cuando
hace la canción para el mundo y no para de lo que sale de ti.
Oh, sí, si estás pensando en please everybody or please someone when you do your stuff, I think you're losing something.
Yeah, the magic, the je ne sais quoi.
Te tiene que gustar a ti. You have to be happy with it. You have to have fun.
Y eso también viene con tiempo, right? Because algunas veces, like, people will tell you, this is what people want to hear. And you're like, but that's not what I want to say, you know? So, but, and you know what? You're not going to get far if you sing things that other people want to hear instead of sing things that you want to say and you want to hear.
Totalmente. Yes, it's very important. Other thing is that is really important is you have to stop comparing successes.
Very
we have to stop comparing lives, processes, ways of doing it. What success is so relative. For me, success is to be happy what I'm doing. For me, success is to see my kids with health, my family happy. For me, success is to play live and see the audience, ver la cara del público, las caras de todos ustedes cuando canto en vivo, y compartir ese momento de unidad y de unidad con la música. Eso es el éxito. Para mí el éxito no tiene que ver con números. Son muy relativos. Hay gente que dice que vendí 20 millones de discos, pero si contamos la piratería, yo vendí más de 60 millones de discos. Entonces, ¿qué importa?
Y sabes que Noel, el primer momento, cuando yo te conocí primero, like, you're so humble. Y como me hablas a mí, tú eres tan humble, and you always support other artists, and you're really like down to earth, and you're so freaking talented. When you sing, I cry. I hope I don't cry today, but cada vez que cantas me haces llorar. Tú has escrito músicas para no solo para ti, pero para otro artista. You co-written a lot of music, right? So yes. I want to know, like when you work with another artist, like, what's the process? You know what I mean? El proceso de trabajar con alguien.
Depende de muchos factores. justamente estoy leyendo un libro precioso que se llama How Music Works, se los recomiendo.
I'm gonna write that down. How Music Works?
How Music Works, the David Byrne, Talking Heads. You remember that band from the 80s?
Yeah, Talking Heads. I love them.
Yeah, it's a genius, like, and this book is really amazing. Y habla de eso, de cómo creamos, de dónde surge realmente la inspiración. Cada caso es muy particular. Cuando he trabajado con otros artistas, de repente lo ideal para mí es cuando estamos en vivo, en la misma habitación. En otras épocas era más fácil, ahora estamos cada uno en su casa.
Yeah, claro.
Pero estar en la misma habitación y hablar de la vida, de todo, entender cómo es esa persona, qué quiere transmitir, qué es lo que... ¿Quién es esa persona? Eso ayuda mucho y eso han sido las experiencias más bonitas, como con Alejandro Sanz, ¿no? Con Alejandro Sanz poder compartir cenas y pláticas y charlas y vinos.
So you become almost like friends, you know, to get to know the person, to kind of like what topic to talk about and who you are and how to get you there, right?
Totalmente. Y cuando hicimos esa canción con Sanz hace varios años, se llama Para decirle adiós, se las recomiendo.
¿La puedes tocar?
Era algo así como...
¿Te acuerdas?
No me acuerdo.
Oh, no te preocupes. Toca lo que tú quieras ahorita. You're really just playing with one hand, like this.
Algo así como... Pero ríndete, como se rindió el sillón, como se... Ríndete, y ahora ríndete, que no te queda más remedio que entregarte amor. Ríndete, que en tu alegría yo me hago fuerte. Ríndete, entrégame tus almas sin condición. Que no prisioneros en mi corazón. No me acuerdo. I don't remember.
Oh my God, you're so amazing. That is so beautiful. So you co-wrote that song.
No me acuerdo un carajo ahorita, no me acuerdo un carajo.
No, but it sounds amazing regardless.
Pero es una canción súper emocional y lo que yo quería decir es que yo soy fan de Alejandro, de todas esas canciones de toda la vida, y entonces de repente te encuentras en una habitación como dos artistas después de haber sido fan toda la vida, y es una situación como con Juan Luis Guerra, cuando de repente me tocó estar con él y digo, oh my God, o sea, tú eres como una especie de fan, pero a la vez ya sos colega y amigo, entonces no entiendes qué está pasando.
¿Tú trabajaste con Juan Luis Guerra?
Sí, o sea, hemos hecho de repente algún concierto de beneficio, me ha tocado tomarme un café con él, me acuerdo de unos Latin Grammys hace 1000 años.
¿Verdad que es altísimo? No sabía que...
Es igual que yo, altísimo.
Igual que tú, igual. Yo, tú has hecho duets con like John Legend. He's done duets with John Legend, Brian McKnight, Alejandro Sanz, Alejandro Fernández. Out of all the duets that you've worked on, Camila Cabello, Maluma, dime, who's your favorite?
No, it's impossible.
No.
It's impossible to pick just one. It's impossible. Cada persona que has nombrado es enormemente talentoso. Camilita es para mí de las artistas femeninas más importantes del mundo y de toda esa generación, sin duda. Su papá nació en Cuernavaca, Morelos, Alejandro Cabello, un tipazo, tiene mi edad, tiene 45.
Wow.
Entonces,
bueno, Camila puede ser tu hija.
Claro. Don Alejandro, mi compadre, él era el fan original de Sin Bandera, y entonces Camilita escuchaba Sin Bandera desde que tenía 9 años y con el karaoke.
Sí.
Entonces ella me cuenta todas esas historias y la última vez que los vi fue aquí en Los Ángeles, le fui a hacer un café, porque yo hago un café espectacular, ¿viste? Yo hago un café muy bueno. Entonces hicimos, de hecho estoy tomando aquí mi café.
Un cafecito.
Y mi basket cup.
Oh, I love it, Basquiat.
Yeah, I'm a fan. I have one.
Oh, amazing. I'm gonna talk to you after this. I have some art you might like over here. Mira, en mi oficina, ¿ves?
Oh my God.
Yeah.
Check this out. I have mine too.
Oh, wow. Look at that.
We share the Basquiat love.
Yeah, well, definitely. One that's an art piece that's for sale. It's not Basquiat.
Oh,
Yeah,
no,
I'll tell you
I know.
about that later.
Si tú tienes un Basquiat verdadero,
Yeah, I have
no lo
someone.
tengas ahí.
Yeah, I have undercover Basquiat in my house. I don't have the real one though.
Todos los artistas que has mencionado, sin duda me han enseñado, sin duda han sido momentos bellísimos y esa es la belleza de la vida. Uno aprende constantemente, cada persona con la cual interactúas y compartes música, aprendes. Es muy bonito.
Es
muy
verdad,
bonito.
yo siempre, cuando yo escribo con otra persona, como que uno aprende mucho de la otra persona también, pero es como una amistad muy, un químico que nadie lo puede, tú no puedes trabajar con cualquiera, tienes que tener esa conexión.
Eso es verdad, a veces fluye, a veces no fluye. Me ha pasado estar en sesiones de composición y no hay un feedback, no, lo que propones no gusta, entonces pues como que no fluye y a veces no se llega a nada, ¿no?
Sí. Bueno, nosotros todavía nos toca trabajar en una canción, no se me ha olvidado.
Sí.
Quiero saber, Noel, what are you working on now?
Wow, that's a great question. A lot of things. Acabo de sacar una canción hace un mes que se llama ¿Qué estamos haciendo?
Okay.
Que dice, ¿qué estamos haciendo? Que no estamos juntos. Mira que la vida se nos pasa en un segundo. Que estaba pensando que no nos besamos y bailamos al ritmo de este amor. Que estamos jugando, que damos tantas vueltas alrededor. ¿Y qué estaba pensando cuando me fui lejos? Cuando te dejé tan sola, esperando un beso. Sé que cuesta tanto recuperar el tiempo y darle nueva vida a esta ilusión. ¿Qué estamos haciendo? Que no estamos juntos, mi amor. Quiero sentirte aquí para siempre en mí, desnudar todos mis sueños y que viva siempre en ellos y vivir así, abrazado de tu amor, enamorado de tu corazón. No te vayas nunca, por favor.
Cry with Jackie. Oh my God!
Are you crying?
Always. They're always.
This is
always. I get emotional when I hear like, not just your voice is so soothing and you feel it, but it's just the words you're saying too. Like I know that came from something, like your experience, right? And
this song is it's about time, love and time, and not taking for granted that you're gonna have that love all the time, forever and ever. So love when you can and what you can now.
You know what? That is something that we all need to hear, especially especially when we're living with our wife and kids right now.
Yeah. Don't postpone it. Don't wait till tomorrow to say, to share the love, to love
Do it right now.
yourself in the first place, and to everybody else, to your family, whatever. If you have a love in your life, you know, make it, show it.
What a beautiful song. Y Noel, ¿esto ya salió o va a salir?
Sí, ya salió y fue muy lindo porque la produje. Estoy produciendo mi música por primera vez en mi vida de esta manera.
Wow.
Tengo mi productora aquí en US, se llama Dynamo Productions.
Wow.
Estoy, así que, pues nada, muy
I
contento.
love it. I see you making music to the end of time because your music is so classic and everybody's such a big fan of your music. We could hear Sin Banderas and it's like, it's now, you know what I mean?
Yeah. With Sin Bandera, we're gonna make a lot of music in the next years. Yeah, it's gonna
Y
be
eres
fun.
de Argentina, ¿verdad?
Sí, yo nací en Argentina, en Buenos Aires, hace 45 años, pero viví en México muchos años, 21 años de mi vida. Soy mexicano también.
Oh, sí.
Y
¿Y tu esposa de dónde es?
Panameña.
Panameña, ok. ¿Y tu
Yeah.
hija? Oh my God, ella está muy grande.
Tiene 6 años, mi hijo Dylan.
Y él está grande también.
La próxima canción que voy a sacar se llama Hijo del Mar y está dedicada a mi hijo Dylan.
¿No la puedes tocar o qué? No te la sabes.
No yet.
Bueno, Noel, ¿puedes volver cuando sale la canción? ¿No puedes volver?
Sí, hagamos otro live y te la canto un pedacito. Pero me preguntabas qué estaba haciendo. Estoy haciendo un disco de 20 canciones que voy a sacar este año.
¡20 canciones!
20 songs, 20 in 2020.
¡Wow! ¿Y cuándo va a salir eso? Hola, tía Lucy. ¿Cuándo va a salir eso?
Esto yo creo que lo voy a sacar en septiembre.
¡Wow! Sí. ¿Y tú la escribiste toda, producida por ti?
Voy a producir todo el disco. Estoy correglando el disco con Jesús Molina, que es un talento de Cincelejo, Colombia, impresionante. Es uno de los mejores pianistas del mundo. Con mi banda, con Joe de Australia, el guitarrista espectacular, con Masaki en el bajo de Japón.
¿Y vas a tener features en este álbum?
Buena pregunta. Por ahora no. Por ahora no.
Okay.
Por ahora it's just me.
Oh, that's cool. Bueno, I'm looking forward to that. So he's going to come out with an album, 20 songs on 2020 in September. I'm looking forward to that.
Yeah. Y Hijo del Mar el 11 de mayo, y ya en este momento la canción que canté ahorita que estamos haciendo ya está en plataformas y pueden ver el video que quedó precioso, y etcétera, etcétera.
Hola, tiene otro fan aquí, Ana Villafañe. She played Gloria on Broadway.
Oh my God.
Yeah. Yo, Noel, I'm such a big fan of yours, and literally when I met you, I felt like family. Like you and I just started talking.
Remember in the dressing room, because I was such a fan of the show, Orange is in the Black, right? So remember that I saw you, that we started to sing spontaneously the Regina Spektor song, no?
Yeah.
The animals.
The animals. Track to the cages bone. The cages bone. Yo, Noel, you're such a beautiful energy, and thank you so much for sharing your inspirations. But actually, you didn't tell us actually your inspiration. Who inspired you to sing? You told me that you wanted to sing at 13, but who inspired you?
Oh my God! You remember the Bee Gees?
Of course.
I used to have 5 years old in front of a Winco. A Winco was a record player, like a really 70s old thing with a built-in speakers, and you put the LP. And I remember I used to sing like, nobody gets too much heaven now. That was my voice. That was my natural voice, you know what I mean? So I found in those records, like, wow, that song is for me, because I can sing in that. I used to have a great ear from the start. So I used to sing, watching the record spinning, singing with the record, you know what I mean? it was a different time, of course.
That's
And
so cool. Well, that's beautiful. That's beautiful.
yeah.
Wow,
And
it's so innocent, and like look what happened. Like you're this superstar, and like you're still making music and you love it and you're happy because it looks like music fulfills you, and it fulfills your family, and you could tell your feelings to the whole world by music, and it's so universal and it changes people. And I want to thank you.
Totalmente, la música es vibración,
Yes, vibrations.
and that's all we are. That's what we are, and we are we are atoms vibrating. That's, I mean, you know, so the whole universe, you can say that it's music because it's vibration. You know, it's energy is vibrating.
It's so true. It's so true. And we all move through the energy we're giving out and through the vibes. And you're giving great vibes. So sigue cuidándote. Hablamos pronto. And thank you so much for being on Live with Jackie. And we got to do a song because I got some things I'm working on.
I have my label. I'm producing. I'm here, baby.
Yeah, I'm gonna call you. Un beso grande, Noel, y gracias por todo, ¿ok?
Gracias a todo tu público y a los que no sepan quién soy, no importa. Y
oye, todo el mundo va a saber porque hay gente aquí que son like, you know, ellos dicen la crema y esa voz, like, I'm gonna find him. Who is he? So, Noel, por favor, can you put your information in a comment so people could follow you?
Oh, okay. So, like what?
Like just like your maybe your website.
Yeah, I'm Noel Shakris everywhere. You know, you subscribe to my YouTube channel and stuff like that.
Yes, subscribe. You guys, we need you to subscribe. That's the most important thing.
Subscribe and you'll be happier.
Subscribe and you'll be happier. Because your music is so beautiful. So we all need to subscribe. I'm going to subscribe today.
Thank you, Jackie. I love you.
I love you too. Y quédate porque tengo a Micho, tengo mucha gente aquí que va a venir. So stay,
dale.
stay
Me quedo viendo. Aquí
okay. Ciao.
Ciao.
Holy crap. What a wonderful guy, man. Inspiration to the T. To the T. All right. How is everyone? Totally made my day. I was having kind of a crappy day. I woke up in the bad side of the bed. It was my side of the bed, but it was bad this time. I don't know. So we've got some people. Let's see if my other guests are here. So everyone who wants to perform later on, please just write it in a text and I'm going to go through the messages and I'm going to call you. But right now, I'm just got to bring my insiders, my industry insiders. So let's see. Milcho, are you here? It looks like she is. Let's call my girl up. I think I'm going to get a lower chair. Hey! Thank you for waiting. I was a little late, you know. Who's late at home? Me. I'm late.
No, dude, it was great. We all wait. I don't have a problem with watching your last guest, dude.
Oh, Noel is such a sweetheart. You know Sin Banderas, right?
Of course.
Well, let me introduce my following guest, Milcho, which actually you interviewed me. So now we're flipping the script right now. So,
and a year ago now, you know that?
It was a year ago, but I met you a long time ago before that.
But that time that we're on stage?
That was a year ago. Really?
Dude, time flies.
So fast. So Milcho is a director, artist, speaker, activist, TED talker, and mentor. She's also the Florida chapter VP for the Grammys.
Oh my God.
She's cool, and she's my friend. The most important thing, she's my friend. So,
else is just like the main dish is friendship, right? The main
friendship. Yo, the moment I met you, just like you are right now, yo, Milcho is, you walk into a room, she lights up a room just by smiling. Like, you're so beautiful in your own skin. And I know that shaved head is not just because you're cute in it, because you have the perfect face for it. But I want you to explain what made you shave your head, because that's gonna follow my next question, if that's cool with you.
Yeah, 100%. I love talking about why I don't.
I can, wait. Start over. I can hear you now.
Okay, so I have a condition called trichotillomania, and I'm gonna write it on the comments so that people can trichotillomania. So there you go. That's how you spell it, and that's what it sounds like. Okay, so trichotillomania is a condition which is hair pulling. So I pulled out my hair. I didn't pull all of this out. I just shaved it to stop pulling my hair. So 2 out of 50 people have this condition in the world. Some people don't have it very severely, and some others, and other people have it a little bit more, you know, not so severe. I had it pretty severe. My hair won't grow back in some parts over here, if you can see. I mean, it's not filling in. Mm-hmm. So I started pulling out my hair when I was 9 years old, and I pulled it 27 years. And then one day I said, I'm done. And I shaved it, got rid of it, done. So that was my way of dealing with that. So I speak on behalf of the Trichotillomania Foundation, which is also dealing with people who have BFRB, people who rip off their skin, people who eat their nails severely.
And is this due to stress or?
Yeah, it throws into anxiety a lot. It's, you know, in my end, great question, by the way. My end, my grandmother used to pull out her hair. And as I was growing up, I had a lot of adversity. So that's how I would channel all my stress as a child and my anxiety. So I was like anxiety queen, man. I learned what, you know, the minute that you start learning your patterns and learning how your thoughts affect your behavior and learning what thoughts are triggering, you know, certain things that are triggering certain thoughts, you start being a little bit more careful and taking care of your house up there.
Yeah.
And so when you do that intentionally, self-awareness, then you can manage it a lot better. You know what I mean? I don't think the thing here, the goal here is to eliminate something completely unless it's really interfering with your day-to-day life and your happiness. But it's just to manage it, man. It's all different and it's okay. So that's the deal, man. I don't have any.
Well, you know, it's really important to talk about this because at a time right now, people are really stressed out. There's a lot of anxiety. You know, I know that when I was stressed out, like I used to get rashes all over my body. And remember, I don't know if last year, yeah, we talked about it. And it's really how powerful your mind is. And if you know, find ways to meditate and maybe put that stress somewhere else, it could help. But you're such an inspiration to others. And you have been such an inspiration to mental health for the youth, you know, such a mental health advocate. Right now, you know, I said your voice is so important right now. Can you tell me how you've helped the youth with mental health and your program Self Crush?
I have a brand called Self Crush Project, and you can follow it on Instagram and on YouTube. And it's all original content. You can actually find Jackie in it in my series called Let's Get Uncomfortable, when we talk about anxiety and stress. And you were great. You had some, you know, fears and all these self-love, which you described really beautifully. And I love it because when I asked you, and I'll get back to your question, when I asked you, do you love yourself? And you said, do I love yourself? How do you love yourself? You know, like you were the way that you were saying it was the way that people think about it.
Yeah.
And the answer. So it was very cool the way that you set up your answer.
You know what's crazy is that last year I didn't love myself like I love myself now. I've grown so much, and it's been such a journey to love myself. Not being, you know, no one's perfect, but you know, in this world of Hollywood, everything, you know, you get judged for everything, what you wear, what you look like. If you had a bad hair day, if you got a, you know, pimple right here, you know what I mean? So it's kind of hard to just love yourself and forget about, like, block all those negativity.
Yeah, it's interesting, dude. You know, that I'm 48, which I love, because you realize that there's like things that are different in me today, that if I was to, like, for example, if I was to gain weight, if I would have gained weight 10 years ago, 5, 6 years ago, it would, like, oh my God, what a fucking mess in my head. Now I'm like, I've been there. I can get rid of it. It's no big deal. Like, things are, for something to really affect me, and I'm sure it's happening to you with all the experience that you're having throughout your lifetime, like the less, you know, you don't sweat the small stuff, man. We don't have time for that. You know what I mean?
And you know what? This, you know, is a terrible time, but you know, it also is a time where we could just kind of love ourselves. This is the moment where you're with yourself and alone. And I think it's the time to take a break. And I know that it's stressful because of rent and mortgages due and not having enough money to survive right now. But like, loving yourself is the first step to getting to the next, you know what I mean? Because if you're not focused,
100.
everything is gonna just come crashing down on you, you know?
100%. Self-kindness. You just have to be kind. And to know that whatever's happening today is not a personal, not happening only to you. So, you know, it's good to know that it's something that everybody's going through together, yet everybody's dealing with it in a different way. So I'm big on just finding always what's, you know, it's such a cliche when people say, no, what'd you get out of it? You get something. It's the truth though, man. It's just, you know, it's how you see it. It's how you want this to, I'm not going to lie. This whole experience of being on lockdown and has been so good for me, man. In a lot, I'm so creative, dude. Everybody's finding different ways to being productive. We're all, dude, it's like, I love to see that you're doing this, man. You know what I mean? And I love to see that all these other situations are coming up where we're connecting and trying to do what we can to be closer.
Yeah. Yeah,
know?
it's so sad. Look, someone just wrote, women beneath the surface. She wrote, yes, but it's also a very hard time to love yourself in a time like this, that you only have time to spend alone in your thoughts and have already been fighting within trying to love yourself. So what advice can you give to her?
You know what? I think that it's building habits, man. We're built out of habits and rituals. Okay. So beliefs are just things that you've told yourself over and over again, and then you believed it, right? So you just have to change that information. I know it's easier said than done, but it's 1,000% possible, man. You know what I mean? You just have to really put an effort, in a conscious effort, to changing how you see yourself in the mirror. Okay. And not spend so much time looking at the things that you don't like about yourself.
Yeah.
That is such a bad fucking habit. And I see a lot of people, and I hear it in conversations that aren't even, and I catch people that are used to saying certain really shitty things about themselves without even noticing that they're doing it. But you know who's always listening? You, because you can't turn this off. So you're saying all these things that you're just used to saying out of bad habit. You keep hearing it and your brain keeps believing it, you know? Change the way you speak about yourself, and that will change a lot of the way that you see yourself.
That's so really beautiful.
You know, I feel that writing helps me a lot. I journal every day, and you know, I don't spend a lot of time talking about the things I don't want. I spend all of my time talking about everything that I want. That's fun.
That's fun. That's cool. Put it out there into the universe. Like people believe, you know, we're all like, everyone that I have on here who's an insider, like industry insider, we've all started from nothing, you know, nothing was given to us. That's why
God
because we appreciate it so much more later. But this one person, B Walker, said, I suffer with OCD and anxiety, and usually it's under control. Right now it's hard. Do you have any advice for that? And he said, love you both, by the way.
Oh, thank you. You know, I have a lot of obsessive. Do you know what's interesting, man? And I'm going to just throw a little knowledge, drop some knowledge. Do you know what obsessive compulsive means? Who's my girl? Who answered that?
B Walker.
Okay, B Walker. So I when you think about obsessive compulsive, check it out. So obsessive comes from here, right? Obsessive is something that is a thought. It's a thought that keeps coming over, and it's repetitive. Obsessive. It's obsessive because you're thinking about it, right? So for example, you want chocolate. Oh my God, I want chocolate. I want chocolate. I want chocolate. You have to think about it, right? Because you want chocolate. Compulsive is when you actually go and you actually do it. That's the compulsion. When you physically get
yeah, I didn't even know that.
Right. Isn't that an interesting? So it's think about it, because I use it for my benefit, and I'm not gonna lie. I looked it up because I have through my self crush, I have a live show called The Showmanar, okay, which I do with Music Cat, which you know, the DJ, and it's a live performance. Yeah, I speak about mental health and I speak about the topics that, you know, anxiety, self-love, fear, and all the stuff that you know. And it's attached to a musical or theatrical performance, right? So my question, people in the audience answers with erasable boards, just like when we did the video. And so I added, you know, what is your obsession and what is your addiction, right? And it's like, shit. So what is obsession and what is addiction and what's the difference? So when you look it up, you're like, oh shit, I get it. An obsession is this. Like when you like a guy, right? It's a perfect example. Perfect example. I have a crush on someone. Oh my God, what do we do? Oh,
Obsessed.
Oh, you obsess about it, right? So we say, like, I'm so obsessed about this guy. We're not saying I'm so obsessive compulsive about this guy.
No.
It would, right. I'm obsessed because I can't get him out of here.
Yeah, exactly. I never thought of that.
100%. It's a perfect example, right? And then when you say compulsive, it's like, oh my God, when you see him, you throw yourself at him. Relax, man. So you think about somebody who's you know, I was a compulsive eater, so I used to, you know, I speak about that as well. My obsession was food in my 20s, right? So I used to go to Overeaters Anonymous, okay? So what does that mean? So I have to be careful with that shit, man. And it's not because I love food. It's because out of anxiety, I can overeat just like most of us, right? It's like a soup. I think the most common thing that we all can do together is overeat out of anxiety, right? So anyways, so I would, I went into like putting my hair. So I realized I couldn't stop thinking about food. I was like, shit, I can't stop thinking about food. You know, I wake up in the morning, I can't stop thinking about food. I ate and I can't stop thinking about food. I'm eating and I'm like, I'm going bananas, right?
It happens to a lot of people.
100%. And it's not because you're hungry, it's because you're obsessing. You
Yeah.
think about that. So my obsession was thinking about food. And then my compulsive side was going and eating the food. Now it became a physical action. You know what I mean? Obsessive compulsive, right? I am obsessive compulsive. I thank God that I am, because I get so much shit done that way. I use mine in a productive manner. If I wasn't obsessive and so compulsive, which means that I actually do what I'm thinking about, half of the things that I want to do, if not less, I wouldn't get them done.
I never really thought of it like that. Someone over here said people think it's just cleaning, but it's more intense than that. It's your thoughts. It's the war inside your head.
It's everything. It's cleaning. It's counting. It's going around in circles. I used to work for MTV for almost 20 years, right? On MTV. Did you know that?
No, I didn't know that. I didn't see that in the bio.
Oh my God, because I that's something about me, dude. I move on really fast. So it's like I do what I gotta do, I live what I gotta live, and I'm off to the next thing, right?
No, something about Milcho is that you live in the moment, and you always inspire me. And someone who's not living in the moment with you shouldn't be there. You made me believe that.
You gotta move on, man. We gotta, and some things will stick, and a lot of things will stick for life, dude. It's okay. You can still function with some shit that's not to you. You know what I mean? You just have to manage it. So I work with MTV. Remember that show? My Super Sweet 16 on MTV?
Of course. I know a few people on that show.
Yeah. So
you know, L.A. Reid's son, Aaron, he was on that show. Do you know him?
That was, no, Little Bow Wow was my episode.
Little Bow Wow.
That was my show, my episode. I had a whole bunch of them, right? So I shot the pilot of that show like 20 years ago, dude, in Miami. The pilot. And then I started doing like all the episodes. And then from there I went to do I got taken out of the MTV Viacom out of New York and started doing Quiero mis 15 in Spanish out of MTV Latino. Right? So then I started that show, and I did so many, all the shows on quinceañeras were all mine and on all the networks. It's crazy, dude. All of them, do lo que tú quieras. But my point is, oh gosh, what was I telling you that? Why was I telling you that? Because I worked at MTV, because I was an overeater, because obsessive compulsive. Why did I go there? Somebody watching this, why did I get there?
No, you were talking about obsessive compulsive.
I know. I'm sorry. Pardon me, before I forget. And I also did a lot of episodes on True Life. Okay?
Nice.
Those were heavy metal, bro.
Yeah.
So I had to do an episode on OCD. Okay? Heavy metal. For me, it triggers mine. When I see somebody that that obsessive compulsive, it triggers mine. To me, it was a very difficult episode for me to do because I can relate, and then it makes me want to do them as well, right? So it would be like shooting a girl who, before she gets inside her car, she would go around the car 15 times to the left, 15 times to the right, then act like she was opening the door a certain amount of time. Like, it takes a lot. So when people use OCD very lightly, because we all have a little bit of that, man. But so what? You don't have to say it all the time, because when you really have it, you don't even talk about it.
Wow.
You're so busy doing all the OCD stuff.
You're like, I gotta go.
You gotta do that.
That's crazy. And I never really understood what makes you want to walk around 12 times. Like, if you don't do it, what's going to happen? Like, I never understood that.
It's whatever it is that you think it's going to happen. Do you know what I'm saying? Going back.
Like what?
Like, for example, I'll give you one of my personal examples. All right. I have to, when I used to put gas in my car, I used to hold my breath. So I was like, I got to hold my breath throughout the entire time I'm putting gas, or the gas station is going to explode.
Oh, you just think crazy things in your head, and you're like, fuck.
You're putting it in there, bro. You know what I mean?
It's like danger, like.
You got, and I know that I do a lot of things. I don't care. It's not, it keeps me on my toes. It's like saying I got to make sure that the doors are locked. That's just like, everybody has a different, something that different. The problem,
someone wrote like, you usually stop, or it's danger, usually absolute rubbish, or your family's gonna die if you don't do this. Like, crazy things in your head. I never understood that.
Whatever you attach is going to happen. My friend is on right now we have the Trichotillomaniac Foundation in the house right there. Espanol TLC. That's where you can get people who pull out their hair. Okay.
My mom does that.
Okay, cool. Yeah, there you go. And also Leah Terry's on she's out of New York, and she also can vouch on having all kinds of different OCDs and everything. So I just saw a lot of my friends from the foundation jump on this and check you out and follow you.
You got a lot of people, like a lot of people are telling me we should talk about mental health. I'm so happy that you came on, because we're getting questions. It's crazy.
Please, I am so into this, man. This is my salsa, baby. This is my jam.
Someone says they're both so uncontrolled, so it may be something like, if I don't touch this door handle a certain amount of times, your family would die. I'm trying to control outcomes because at some point you felt life was out of control. Oh, that comes from Natalie Kosturik.
Oh yeah, Natalie Kosturik is the self-crush therapist. She and I.
She has good advice too.
100%. She's fucking everything. People should follow her too, because she's a therapist and she does sessions online about all this stuff.
Oh, I'm definitely gonna follow her and ask some questions.
Yeah, she's great, guys. So you guys need any help with that? She's my girl, and she works with she's part of Self Crush.
And I got a question. Well, what are you working on now creatively, now that we're having this? I know that yesterday you were on the Grammys showing videographers how to put lighting in certain situations. I missed that. Fun. But what else are you doing? Like, what's keeping you busy these days?
Dude, thank you for asking. I'm a music video director, and I have, as you know, everything kind of stops for the moment, but it doesn't mean that it stops here. This is a pre-production time. So putting together decks for music videos, so when the doors of the universe open, I can just run out and start as soon as possible. I am doing a lot of the stuff online, man. A lot of like Zoom conferences about mental health or creativity. I'm a mentor for Grammy U, so we're putting together something big next week, nationwide for students through the Grammys. So cool. I'm ready to go, man. Right now, it's like we're being on lockdown doesn't mean life stops at all. That's an excuse.
No.
All right, that's an excuse.
There's so much you can do at the moment,
So much to do, and by just watching what other people admire, like yourself, your fans, they get ideas, man. Ideas grow out of ideas. Doing this with you pumps me up to do something for myself as well.
This is exactly why I started this show, because it's like, I feel like the world needs to inspire each other, whether it's my little community with your community, with like the whole world. We're connecting in some way. And that's the only way right now for me to even make music, by listening to other music and asking my people like you, or like, how did you get started? What inspires you at a time like this? And this morning I had a really, really hard morning and I was late. I'm almost never late like Flaca, but really I'm always late.
We'll wait for you, baby. We'll wait for you.
So I just it's just really beautiful that you know, talking to you, and mental health is like the #1 thing I think before you do anything else. You know what I mean? Like if you're not stable up here, it's really hard to do your passion. It's holding you back.
If you gotta have, your house needs to be clean. You know that very well. You know that very well, dude, because you do things with intention and you're paying attention. You're self-aware, and that's the beautiful thing about adversity, man. I thank God for my adversity, bro. You've had great adversity. That is why you're compassionate. That's why you have empathy, dude. If you don't struggle and you don't hustle and you haven't lost somebody you love and you haven't had your car impounded and you haven't had to eat out of a garbage can, and if you haven't lost your house, and if you haven't had your heart broken, you haven't lived, man. You haven't lived.
That's the thing. And people don't understand that, you know, everything bad is for a reason. I don't know if it's a creator, God, but I know that all my struggles, almost, you know, the car accident, dying, being homeless, you know, not being able to pay my rent, getting kicked out, evicted, like all these things that happen literally shaped me for today.
Thank God. Listen, you wouldn't give a shit about mental health if that didn't happen, which would mean that you and I would have nothing to fucking talk about, bro, because it would be so superficial. It would suck, you know?
Yeah, no, really. And that's why, like really, I read something this morning, you know, a diamond has to be pressured to become a diamond. A grape has to be crushed to become wine. Like all these things have to go through darkness to become something like a light, you know. Literally a plant is in the ground before it like blossoms. You have to grow slowly and take your time and not be so hard on yourself. I'm very hard on myself.
Yes, and you have to be, I'll tell you what about that, because that's a great, I was actually talking to a friend of mine today about that, who was being hard on herself about something that she did yesterday from the foundation. It's funny because sometimes you should be hard on yourself, bro. Sometimes you should do 100%. And sometimes you got to know the difference, because you can't always be hard on yourself, because then you're going to quit punishing yourself all day. But sometimes we do some really stupid shit. And it's all right to sit on your ass and be like, I'm going to meditate on this one for the rest of the day because I am an asshole. And that's right. So you sit there on timeout and then you get over it. You know what I mean? So yes, I forgive myself. I do. I'm super kind to myself. And because all the difference about things that I do with, you know, oh shit, man, I'm so sorry. I didn't even see that happen, to being like, oh fuck, maybe I knew that was a bad idea. I shouldn't have done that. You know what I mean? So you got to know the difference. And it's all right to put yourself on timeouts once in a while, because it keeps you on check. You know, it's like having your best friend next to you going, why did you say that? You're like, whoa. Oh, fuck, you're right. Oh, it's okay, dude. That means you care. That means you care. You know, if you don't care.
Sometimes people care too much, which is a problem. But and also the negativity of the world, and the world's trying to shape you into maybe something you don't want to be. That's also been a struggle for me. And like right now in this moment, I am exactly who I want to be, who I choose to be. And I never really had that choice. I felt like mentally, I never had the choice to be myself until now, which is crazy because
you didn't know you had the choice.
Yeah, there you go. And that's why we talk, and that's why we inspire each other. But Mircho, I have 2 other guests, girl. We could talk all day.
No,
we could talk all day, but like I gotta go, boo. Oh, Mircho, it's such an honor to have you, and please tell me that you'll come back and talk to me more, because as you can see, we're getting a lot of questions about, you know, mental health. Are you still there? I don't want to lose you.
I'm going to share with you
Okay.
guys my...
I
Yes,
love
I'm here.
you, and thank you so much for joining us.
I'm here.
And it's okay. This video is gonna go on my YouTube page. So even though you see 60 people, at the end of this thing, 10,000 people watch, 20,000. That's what it is. They come in and out. But anything, if you want to see the whole tape, you can watch it on YouTube. You gotta subscribe though. You gotta subscribe. It's so funny, Milcho. You're like, oh, I saw you did something the other day and you wore a hat. I'm like, you subscribe to my channel, Milcho. That's why. You can't hear me? Fuck. All right, I gotta go. I love you. I'll talk to you later because it's fucked up. Can anyone else hear me? Wait, guys, can anyone else hear me? Do I have to sign out and sign in? Let me know. Trey, can everyone hear me? Oh, you read my lips? I can hear you. Thank you. All right, guys, we have 2 more guests, and then we're going to have you guys perform. So be ready. Let me know who's ready to sing. I'm ready to hear. So we have Misty Diaz, and we have Paula Deanda. I want to know who's on the line and who's ready. I see you all parts move. Hey. Okay, Paula, I'm going to call you. And then I'm going to call Misty. So be ready. Hey.
Hi.
Yes, I can hear you.
I can hear you fine too. I think it was just cutting out on the other end too. I was like, uh-oh.
I think it was my girl Milcho's Wi-Fi maybe. But before we get started, let me introduce you. This is my girl, Paula Deanda, singer, songwriter.
Hello.
She got her start auditioning for Clive Davis. Her song, Walk Away, Remember Me. Yo, I remember, okay? I love that song. And it was on the top 20 on Billboard, okay? So you were signed to Clive Davis and Arista, and now you're doing your own thing independently. Can you talk to me about the ups and downs about being signed and about being independent and what you prefer?
I think everything is, like you said, I was listening to you earlier. I think everything happens for a reason. We all go through our struggles, and you know, being signed at a very young age at 16 taught me a lot. And now
you were so, yeah, I think I remember you. I remember the song. I was a big fan.
Yeah, it's a whole different ballgame now that you're independent, but it also teaches me to do it from the very beginning all the way, you know, see it through even more. Because for me, I guess when I was signed, I had this machine behind me and these people promoting me, and I was just like, I got signed on the spot. So for me, I didn't have time to really catch up to do like magazines and interviews and performances. So it was all like a crazy roller coaster, but I met so many amazing people through that experience, and my fans are just, they die hard.
That's the best, right? I'm just so curious now that you're telling me this. You were just signed on the spot and that's it. Like did you co-write the song?
I did.
Walk Away?
Once I got in the studio, I didn't co-write Walk Away. Walk Away was written by Christina Milian and Neo. But
that's dope.
Yeah. So when I got signed, they asked me, they set me down, they put me in, you know, I'm in the New York offices, and they're like, who do you want to work with? Like, we want to hear your vision. I'm like, well, right now, I think an amazing writer right now is Neo. If I can work with him, that would be amazing. And they're like, okay. So they got me in the studio with him, and I was like, ah!
Oh my God, how is it working with like someone you're inspired by?
It's really surreal. I think at the time too, I didn't realize all the milestones that were happening because you're in it. I guess I was very present, which is good, but it's also like looking back and reflecting on it. I'm like, wow, I got to be in the room with some amazing artists, and just to get the opportunity to perform for Clive Davis was crazy too, because I didn't know who he was when I went into the audition. I just knew it was another audition.
Yeah. So it was an audition.
The audition of my life.
You weren't the only one. How was that? Like, he was looking for an artist, and there were like a select of girls that came in and sang for him.
No, well, I had different auditions. So I auditioned for, I remember all the companies back then. Warner Brothers. I did, what's the other one? There was 2 others that I was in town to audition for, but his was the one that changed my whole career. So.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow, that's so beautiful. And you have such a beautiful voice. And where are you from, ethnic-wise, like ethnicity?
My parents are from, we grew up in Texas, but my parents are from Zacatecas.
I saw that someone said you grew up in Corpus Christi.
I did for a little while. I did. But I'm originally from San Antonio, Texas. Yeah. I moved there when I was 13. So I guess, you know, I kind of grew up there. Learned a lot there.
That's amazing.
So
was Selena an inspiration to you, or who made you like say, hey, I want to sing today. I want to go audition. Mom, please take me. This is what I want to do. Who was, or like, what inspired you to do that, to take that, to charge for music?
I feel like my inspirations were Mariah Carey, Christina Aguilera. But I came from such a, like, San Angelo, such a small little, you know, town. And for me, like, I sang a lot of country and gospel. So once I heard R&B, I was like, oh, that's what I want to do. This is where I want to be. So.
Yeah. A lot of R&B singers start from church, you know, and folk music. Yeah, and your voice is so smooth and soothing. I love it. What?
Thank you. I said I was a choir girl through and through, so.
Oh, for sure, for sure. So I have a question. So what are you working on right now that we're going through this time where, like, we can't really sit in the studio with a producer or with Neo?
Right. Let me call him up. Actually, funny story. I ran into him at a party not too long ago before everybody was on lockdown. And I told him, I was like, do you know how many people still write me about Walk Away? Like, it's insane. He goes, I was just listening to it. And I was like, we need another one.
Wow, so you guys are still close, huh?
Well, I wouldn't say we're like super close, but it was good to see him because we hadn't seen each other in a minute. Like, I think the last time I saw him was at a concert backstage. So.
And I saw that you said that you saw Melanie Fiona perform. I was trying to figure out, when was that?
I did. Well, I saw her, and I actually ran into her, but we didn't get to say hi to each other because I was leaving. But she mistaken my boyfriend for her boyfriend, and it was so funny because she went up behind him. She goes, "Oh my gosh, I'm so sorry."
Oh my God, that's so funny.
That was Melanie. Yeah.
You didn't even get mad. You're like, oh, go say hi.
Yeah, I didn't care. It was an honest mistake, but it was cute because her reaction when I saw her do it, she goes, oh my gosh, like, ah.
Oh my God, yeah, she's an amazing performer, and when she sang, I was like dying. You saw the whole interview, but I wanna hear your vocals if you can. I don't want to put you out there, but can you?
Okay, I have a song on standby because Trey was like, "Are you gonna sing?"
Oh, good, because you're like, I don't know what's gonna happen. Also, what song did you just release recently?
So my latest was Itty Bitty, and before all this craziness, you know, that's going on, our quarantine, I wanted to do a video for it, so that's on hold right now. But it's called Itty Bitty, and it's on Spotify and all platforms.
Itty Bitty. Oh, can you write it in the comments so people could go check it out? You guys, you have to heart her song Itty Bitty, and you have to save it to the library, and you have to subscribe. All right?
We'll play it in a minute. I'll play it so I can see your moves to it.
Perfect. I'm gonna dance to it. I'm ready. I'm
gonna sing a little acapella.
Oh, my faves.
Late at night when all the world is sleeping, I stay up and think of you. And I wish on a star that somewhere you are thinking of me too. 'Cause I'm dreaming of you tonight till tomorrow. I'll be hurting inside, and there's nowhere in the world I'd rather be than here in my room, dreaming about you and me.
Yeah, of course, she sang my girl.
Quarantine.
Keep going.
Yeah, so
Selena Vive.
yes, Selena.
Would you play Itty Bitty for us?
Yeah, I'll play. So
Yeah.
this was actually inspired by Selena. So let me see.
Look, everybody said your voice is so beautiful. You're getting hearts. Selena vibes.
Aww.
Clap, clap, clap.
Yes. She's the reason I wanted to learn to sing in Spanish, because I don't speak it. Like the movie says, you know, I don't speak it, but I can understand it more. And singing it, I just listen to it over and over. It's like a repetitive kind of thing. I listen and then I just pick up the words. So,
But you know what? That doesn't take away. That doesn't take away of your roots. That you are who you are, and yeah, come on. And what's great is that you want to learn, and you express yourself through music. And literally, that Selena couldn't really speak Spanish very much, and she learned it through music, just like you. So don't worry, you got it.
Yeah, that's why I have a tattoo, Si Se Puede. It's to remind me, you know.
Yeah, right here. Si se puede, right here.
Yeah. It's under here.
Yes, si se puede.
Here we go. Let's see those moves, Jackie. Hey, you'll have to make a cameo on the video when it does happen.
Oh, fuck yeah. I'm down.
Hey. You like it. You love it. You know you wanna touch it, tell me. You know you wanna touch it, you know you wanna hit me later. You know you like what you see. You can see the sway when the sun just falls to the sun. You like my baby, you wanna how do it feel in the small. This is my he's playing with his ball, that's why he keeps running up to me. He blesses all my tracks.
Oh, how cute.
It's keeping me very occupied. Itty bitty, itty bitty, itty bitty. Hey. You like it, you love it.
Itty bitty bam bam.
You know you wanna touch and tell. You know you wanna hit me later. You can see the sway when the sun just falls to the sun. Hi guys, they love the dog and they love this. Hey, well it's you.
I love this song.
Thank you. No, it's definitely a vibe. The guitarist on the song, he was one of the ones who played on a Tamia record. One of the Tamia records. You know Tamia. So
yeah.
when he played it to me on the guitar is sick. His name is Mr. Funk.
Mr. Funk.
Go figure, right?
Itty bitty bam bam. I love it. I love it. Everyone's saying Selena's little sister.
You know what's crazy is I get a lot of comparison to her, and I can see it. I mean, she definitely has a little more, you know, body.
I see it. I see it. No, I see it. I see it. You look fly, girl. I just want to thank you so much. What?
I never got to meet Selena, so I think we would have definitely hit it off. We all would have hit it off for sure.
I know. That's like, you know, she died when we were really young, because we're pretty much about the same age. And that was really, really sad. But what's great is that her music lives on after 25 years. People are still falling in love with Selena. And I got lucky enough to meet her family. So that was out of control. Amazing. Yeah, Suzette is...
You were at
the wax figure.
Reveal. So was
the wax figure. You were?
Yeah.
That's right.
Yeah.
That's right. That's where I saw you. I was like, I know I saw you before. That's where I saw you. Blue hair. It was amazing, and that's the day that I met Suzette.
Yeah, Suzette's really, really sweet. I worked with her on we were trying to do like a competition thing for When It Was Me, one of my songs. And I recorded in Q Productions 2 background vocals to Alicia Varial's song. It's called Malo Jugada. Yeah, so that was the first time I was in Q Productions recording.
That's dope. So you literally went over there, Q Productions. Did you like... When we say Q Productions, it's Quintanilla Productions. If anyone doesn't understand, that's Selena's studio. But did you record there?
I did. I recorded in that studio at the museum where they have the Q Productions, and I worked with Red, the engineer, who was Selena's engineer.
How did that feel?
Amazing.
You work with Selena's? Oh my God. Yeah, that's so dope. You see what I mean? She's touching all of our Latina hearts still till this day.
Yes, for sure.
Paula, you've been such an incredible guest, and I love learning more about you, and I would love to be a part of your itty bitty boom boom song.
Yes.
So let me know about it when you shoot it.
I have the guy that was gonna shoot it is in Aruba. He's a really good friend of my friend's, actually cousin to my friend, and he's amazing. He shoots a lot of stuff in Aruba. He just went back because of everything that's going on. So when he gets back, he wants to shoot something. So we'll definitely hit you up.
Amazing. Absolutely. I'm in LA. Well, thank you so much for joining us, and please tell me you'll come back and sing for us some other time. Maybe we'll work on a song together. Who knows?
Yes.
It's Women Empowerment Month. I don't know.
We always work together. You play instruments as well, right?
Yeah, I mean, a little guitar. I've been trying to learn for 7 years, but I used to play the saxophone, which I'm gonna get.
A little is a lot for guitar. I don't play guitar.
Yeah, no, I've been trying to learn for 7 years, but yeah, I play a little guitar. You play?
Pat yourself on the back.
You know, you just, now that I have this time, I should practice more. Do you play guitar or an instrument?
I don't, but the reason why I started singing because I was in piano lessons. And from piano lessons, I was just like, you know what? Forget it. I'm going to sing at festivals. I'm going to sing at church. I'm going to sing everywhere. So that's how that happened.
Yeah, that's dope. Well, thank you again. Paula, can you tell everybody where they can find you and where to subscribe?
You guys can find me on Instagram. Obviously, my Instagram's right there. But you can also find me on iTunes. All my platforms are up. Google Music. Spotify is a really big one. So go find me. Paula Dianda.
Yes. Heart her song. Like it. Save it. Un beso grande. And I'm looking forward to working with you. Thank you again.
Yes. Thank you so much. Have a great rest of your day.
Absolutely. Same to you. It's already being, it's a better day already. Thanks to talking to you guys.
Yes. Kobe says bye.
Bye. ¿Cómo se llama?
Kobe.
Kobe, really?
He has really long
I
legs.
love it.
I got him at a shelter. It's a long story.
Oh, I love it. I love it. Well, so cute. So cute. Well, take care and we'll talk soon. Okay, mamas?
Okay. Bye,
Bye.
guys.
Oh my God, Paula Deanna. My New York accent comes out. Paula. She's freaking amazing. Her voice. Can you believe her voice? Holy shit. And she sang Selena. Like, come on. And she's from Corpus Christi. And she recorded at Q Productions. Oh my God. I didn't even know all these things. I love doing this show because I'm such a fan of like everyone that I like talk to. And then I become fans of you guys because you guys are so talented. So come through, y'all. Come through. Who wants to perform? Who wants to sing? This is the time. This is the moment, okay? I have one more guest. Her name is Misty Diaz, and she's going to inspire us all. And if she is there, she is there. Let's just go there, and then the floor is yours, you guys. The floor is yours. Yeah, she killed it singing Selena. Let's see if Misty shows up.
What?
Hi, Misty.
Hi. Oh, hey.
How are you?
Good. How are you?
Good. I didn't get to intro you yet. Let me intro you.
What?
No, I got to do it in front of your face.
Okay.
Welcome, Misty Diaz, to Live with Jackie. She is an endurance athlete, an inspiration to many, including myself. I don't want to say this wrong, but born with spina bifida?
Spina bifida.
Spina bifida.
Girl, there you go.
I tried.
No.
Born with spina bifida. Can you please talk a little bit about growing up, you know, and what was the turning point for you, and how was that experience? We're going right in.
Man, you're like, let's go, girl. Anyways, okay, so the point. Well, first and foremost, I'm so thankful for your time.
Always.
I'm like a huge fan. So, but yeah, okay, let's jump right in. So, you know, being born with spina bifida, having over 28 operations here in UCLA, you know, after one operation or one type of like medical, you're like, your whole mind, you're just like, oh my God, you know, like, how am I going to recover from this? You got to go back to the basics of like learning how to move, learning how to, you know, control your thoughts and not be negative and stay positive and, you know, push through all of that. So you can't imagine having 28 operations. And that was my whole life. I would do really good at something. I would be a great pianist. I'd be great at playing guitar. I'd be great in gymnastics, but I'd have to go and have another surgery, get pulled back, learn how to walk again, learn how to do physical therapy, try to do school, go back, and it was just redundant. It was just redundant. So my 28th operation, I moved to LA, and it was a simple procedure, and it rocked me. That was like the icing on the cake, and I'm sitting, you know, in my home in Los Angeles, and I lost my relationship. I lost myself. I lost my job. I had become homeless, and I was just like, I have less than a month here. Either I sit here and I just wait until they come kick me out, or I take action. And it literally had to require Salvation Army come picking up all my stuff, my service dog being taken care of by somebody else, for me just to simply take one step. And that one step was literally going from my house to the mailbox. And that was like my marathon. And for me to keep that consistency, that was the turning point of, oh my gosh, like I have the ability to do great things. Like that was my greatness at the time, of just simply walking from point A to point B. Now I'm a full-time crutch user, so I use crutches full-time. So my upper body is solid, but I'm like, I've never tested myself, and I would just take it in increments every day. And it was like the mailbox at the end of the block. I lived two blocks.
And everyone told you that you couldn't do it, right?
Yeah. So like I would have doctors be like, not all of them, but the majority would be like, do you know what you're doing? Like, you know, I was signing up, like I was wanting to do like a 5K, like that was my bigger goal. But yeah, it was literally after my 28th operation. I just was like, I can't live like this. This is not how I wanted to design my life.
And the great thing about that is every day we have the opportunity to take action to start over. Like, we are giving that fresh opportunity. And that's literally what I did. I went back to basics.
We all have to go back to basics sometimes, right?
Yes.
Oh my goodness. And it just, you know, you're so inspirational because and you're so you really know what you want and you go for it. And that's really hard for some people because you believe in yourself, and it's really hard to believe in yourself sometimes, especially when you're struggling, and it sounds like you've struggled all your life.
Yeah.
And I want to know what is it that pushes you to not give up and to know that you can do it all no matter what condition you're in.
You know, it comes from knowing that I'm designed for greatness. And you know, a lot of it has to do with who's in my circle, who's in my front row in life. I got people who are in my front row, and I got people who are there that are the cheerleaders that I need. And those are my cheerleaders, and they play a vital role. But then I got my front row people who are just pushing and encouraging me, challenging me. And, you know, it all started just from that simple walk, that 5K, and people just cheering for me. Random strangers, literally random strangers. I did a half marathon in New York, and it was my fastest, right? And this guy, I'll never forget it, comes out of his house in his robe with a newspaper in one of his pockets and slippers, and he's running behind me. And I always usually run with somebody that, you know, carries my snacks and stuff. I'm like, you are, man, like, I need you. So, like, you're vital. And he, like, running up behind her, and he's like, I need to know how to find this girl. Like, what's your name? Da-da-da-da-da.
That's awesome.
But people like that, you know what I mean? And along the way, it's just built up. Like, now I get to mentor children and young teenagers who have my condition, which is hashtag Spina Beautiful. You know, Spina Beautiful.
Wow. Got chills right now from that.
So many labels. Like, you know, I have a negative label on me, but if we just change that a little bit and, you know, hashtag Spina Beautiful. But it's literally my kids now. It is, I call them my kids. It's literally my kids. They're the ones that send me drawings. They're the ones that are there for me at the end of the finish line. They're the ones that are, you know, leaving positive comments. They're the ones that are just like, go Misty, go.
Misty, you have a fan for life right now, and that's me. I'm your fan. And you know what? I love that you don't just think about yourself and how you can get to where you want to be. You think about other people going through what you've gone through. So I heard that you have your own adaptive lipstick line. Okay. Can you tell everyone what that is and what's the mission behind that?
So the mission behind it is positivity. So I'm running a race. I don't even know where it's at. And a follower of mine from Canada comes up to me. I'm getting ready, and she's like, I wanted to give you this gift. Like, I always see that you have great red lipstick on. Like, I'm just a huge fan. You're so sweet. Like, all this stuff. It was so sweet of her to give me this. And I opened it after the race, and I got home and everything. And I looked at the packaging, and it was like so, you know, just something, you know, in the morning when you read something positive, you know, it just really sets the tone for your day. And the packaging was like, beautiful, I am strong. And I ended up contacting them, like, let's collaborate. I'm like, let's get some, you know, like, let's open up and, you know, venture into a, you know, different community that you haven't even touched.
Wow.
30% of the, you know, the population, those who are adaptive. That is a market that is not being touched. So, you know, we all have to adapt. You have to adapt on a daily basis. You had to adapt this morning. You woke up on the wrong side of the bed, right? Like, it's not just people who have a disability. It's people who are a mother with 2 kids that, you know, single, and she's having to adapt her work and her life and her kids. And one of the things that helps me feel strong, that, you know, is that that's my confidence, whether it be red lipstick or a favorite jacket or a favorite hat or, you know, just something. And I just wanted a little piece of me to go out into the world and to give back. It was successful. We donated to a nonprofit that is really, really close to my heart, that helps all ages who are adaptive. And, you know, right now we're kind of laying low because of everything. But yeah, that's what it was. I am adaptable, and it came with a little insert, a little mini Misty in the lipstick.
Oh my God, that's cool. How can we find that?
Realher.com. On the left-hand side of the page, it says Meet Misty.
Meet Missy. Oh my God, Missy, that's so beautiful. And yo, you're insane. Like, I saw your Instagram. People need to find you. You do push-ups. Like, what the hell? You got muscles. Like, it's crazy. And I can't even do one. So it's like you inspire me every day, and not just me. You inspire the whole world to be better, not just for ourselves, but you know, to inspire others. Because I know that, like, feeling beautiful, or feeling, you know, like everybody's judging. Like even right now, like it's so brave of you to come on here and like talk about this and not be afraid of people judging you. And you know, whoever's judging, I feel bad for them, because they need a life. Number one. Number two, this right here is about inspiring one another, and that's exactly why you're on here. And I just love what you're doing with the adaptive lip gloss, just to make everyone feel like they're not alone, and that there's a part of this world for them. And that's thanks to you, Misty.
No, it's just, no, it's a daily team effort. Like I am lovingly reminded to, you know, not only stay positive, but to keep trying a little bit harder. And despite everything that's going on, that's sometimes really hard. But you know, it's been an incredible journey. You know, prior to one of your interviews, you know, we literally all started with nothing, like literally nothing, like nothing. And I had like a car and 2 suitcases. That was it, just living in LA, trying to figure out what I'm gonna do. And it just goes to show you that if you just set one goal and keep that momentum, speed is speed. That's great. But consistency, that's what people forget. Consistency is everything. So when the guy back there is, you know, tired and is trying to run to the finish line, you know, 9 times out of 10, I got that momentum. I mean, I've seen it.
And that goes in everything, Misty. That goes with your career. That goes with, you know, like, you can't close your eyes for a second, because there's somebody right behind you who's been practicing all day to be in front of you. So you know what? That's life. That's life. And I love that you took life by the balls and just like, fuck you, I can do anything I want to do. And that's so true. That's so true. And I'm just really proud of you. And thank you so much for coming and sharing your story. And this is your house. So you can come back whenever you want. You let me know if you want to talk about something new. And everyone, please follow my girl. Is there anything you want to share? Like, what are you working on right now?
Big mention. Like, I am so incredibly proud of you. Like, you know, I really am. It takes not only courage, it takes a lot of discipline, and it takes, you know, a lot of nights where I'm like, I'm exhausted. I'm feeling defeated, but no matter what, you gotta keep getting up, and you just gotta keep pushing a little bit more. And,
you have to. And like you said, determination sometimes beats talent, because regardless of like you being the best singer in the world, there could be the best singer in the world, they could be sleeping right now. You know what I mean?
They're like,
girl, wake up, and someone else is gonna win. You know, the people at the top, legends really, they've come through a dark place, like a lot of legends, you know what I mean? And that's what people don't understand. Like, oh, I'm going through this. Stop. Those are excuses. Everybody has a freaking problem in their life. Everybody.
I think people forget that. Like, I'll have people, I'm sure you too. Oh, well, you know, so-and-so has this, or so-and-so has the accessibility to this, or I'm like, no, I got a million other things going on, pulling me in every direction, on top of me trying to deal with myself and learn how to breathe. And, you know, I'm having to make adjustments. It's not all about that. It's
yeah, there you go. Adjustments.
Yep. And oh man, I can't stress that enough. Like,
well, I'm having people over here who are dying to sing. You know,
yeah.
they're like, I want to get on.
Yeah,
So,
yeah.
Missy, I just want to thank you.
Thank you for your time. I will touch base with you in a couple of days. Be well, stay safe. Thank you for your time.
This is gonna all go on YouTube. So if you guys missed the whole interview for today, please check it out on my YouTube, which is on my bio, and you can check it out too, and I'll repost it.
Okay, thank you, babe. Talk to
All
you
right, bye, Misty. Thank you. Yo, today has just been such a beautiful day. It started off a little, you know, complicated, complicado, like my abuela, but now we're good. So, okay, I see people. You want to sing? You want to sing? What's going on? All right, Tiffany, I see you, Tiffany. Are you ready? You said you want to sing. Have I called you before, Tiffany? I'm not sure. See a few people want to sing. What? She declined, really? And what about this one? Mago. I got off so y'all can sing. So let's see. Don't decline. I'm trying. She declined again. See? Everyone says Tiffany wants to sing, but she declined twice already. All right, I'm gonna need people who really want to be on here. Remember, this is live, so we just going with the flow. You know what I mean? No stress. Joe, we can go over. Yo, two declinations. That's not even a word. Yo, I haven't eaten anything or had, you know, I haven't had coffee in months. But all right, who is ready? Just tell me right now, and I'll call you. Everyone keeps saying this person, but I've called, and then it's fine, guys. We'll get through this. Okay. Tiffany, you keep requesting, but are you going to perform? Is something going on with your phone? I'm going to try you 3 times the charm. Connecting and then declining. I think something's wrong with the IG. I think that's what it is. Crap. All right, Tiffany, I won't blame you. You can sing whatever you want. Sing whatever you want, whatever your little heart desires. Let's see. I'm waiting. I'm waiting. And now my okay, connecting. Hey.
Hi.
How are you? And where are you calling from?
I come from the Netherlands.
The Netherlands?
Yes.
Wow. Are you going to sing for us?
Yeah, but I don't really know what I can sing. But,
Oh, well, you could sing in your own language. You could sing whatever you like.
yeah, I don't know really a full song, but I can do something.
Yeah, whatever you want. Go for it.
Made a wrong turn once or twice. I took my way out through the fire. But decisions, that's alright. Welcome to my silly life. Misunderstood, misknowing it's all good. It didn't slow me down. Mistreated, always second guessing. Look how much I've made it. Look, I'm still around. Pretty please, if you ever feel like you're nothing, you're so perfect. Pretty please, if you ever feel like you're nothing, you're so perfect to me.
Do you know what? You're perfect to me. That was beautiful. You have such a beautiful voice. Did you know that?
Yeah.
She's like, yeah. Your voice is beautiful. What's your name?
my name is Bo.
What is it?
Bo.
Boo?
Bo. B-O.
I love that, Bo. Yo, you're a rock star voice, yo. You gotta practice that, and you gotta like, you got some chops on you. You really have
Yeah,
an
but,
incredible voice. Is that what you want to do?
Yeah, I do. Now I'm doing 6 years of theater.
Oh wow! So you're an actress too?
Yeah, but I'm 11, so
You're 11? Oh
I'm 11
my
years old.
God! You're 11? That's insane. Yo, wait till you like, oh my God, the world has incredible future. Yo, you're incredible. Your voice is beautiful, and never give up on what you want to do because you have something special. Okay? Believe me, I believe in you, okay? Bo, don't cry. You're gonna make me cry. You're 11. You know how amazing you sound? I didn't sound like that at 11. That's what this is about. You make me cry. Cry with Jackie. Bo, you have said, you want to sing something else?
No, thank you.
Well, you know what, Bo? Whatever you shared with me was so worth it. Thank you so much for being brave and using your voice because you inspired me today. You made me cry. Maybe you come back when you feel like less emotional, maybe on Friday, and you could sing again. Is that okay? Can you do that for me?
Yeah, sure.
Okay, so DM me so I'll follow you, okay? I'll follow you so we for sure. Trey, can you write down her name so I can find her? What's your Instagram name?
Bo Weasley.
Bo Weasley. Okay, write that down, Trey, whoever's listening. And then I'm going to write it down. And maybe Friday you can come on. Is that a piano behind you?
Wait, no.
Oh, I thought I saw a piano behind you for some reason. Well, so you've been acting for 6 years, and then you want to sing, and I think you really got what it takes. So don't give up on that, and I hope that you come back Friday and you sing a little bit more for us. 11, I can't get over it. My sister is 12. She would have done this. So you're so brave. It takes a lot of courage. It takes a lot of strength. It takes a lot of believing in yourself, and maybe one person believing in you, whether it's number one you, and then now you have me. I believe in you. So I know that you can do this, and then I'll see you Friday, hopefully. Okay, Bo? Un beso. My goodness. She was ready to get out. Bo Weasley. I'm going to screenshot that so I can follow her. What the heck, guys? That was beautiful. Okay, this is going to be called Cry with Jackie. So Tiffany said she's mad because she tried again. So Tiffany, I don't mind calling you back. So request one more time. Who else is ready? Wow, Bo. Wow, Bo. Did you guys hear her voice? Like, she's 11 years old. That's crazy. Like, she doesn't even know. She doesn't even know yet. She's so mature. That's what I'm saying. She's really mature. Her voice is super mature. God, y'all always have me cry with Jackie. You guys always have me crying. Okay, let's do this.
Oh my God. Hi.
Hey, how come I can't see you?
Oh my God. I'm
Is
sorry.
it 1 a.m.?
Yeah.
Are you going to sing for us?
Oh my God. I'm so nervous. Yes.
Don't be. We can't even see you.
Okay.
Where are you calling from?
I'm from Saudi Arabia.
Saudi Arabia. Wow. Okay, sing for us. I don't
Yeah.
mind. I don't have to see you. It's all about the voice.
Okay. Drink up, baby, stay up all night with a drink or two. You won't, but tonight, but pretend so you'll be that you'll never see the promises you only make. Drink up with me now and forget all about the pressure to stay. Do what I say and I'll make you okay and drive them away, the images stuck in your head.
Wow.
That's it.
Wow. That was beautiful. This is like the
Thank
Masked
you.
Singer.
And actually, my name is like
someone
Rana,
said this is
but
like the Masked Singer. Who how old are you?
I'm 17.
Oh my God, another old soul. It's insane. Right? Geraldo, another old soul.
Yeah.
That's crazy. And
God, thank you
the
so
reason that the
much.
lights are off is because it's what time over there?
It's actually, I think it's 2
Oh
a.m.
my goodness. Is that why oh my God. You sound, someone said that you sound like Billie Holiday. Geraldo said, a baby Winehouse vibes. Look at that. Is there any,
Thank you so
can you perform again, like at another time where I can call you and I can see your face?
Of course, please.
Okay, so DM me and then what's your name?
Rana.
Rana. And your IG is Mago?
Magaram Fab. That's it.
Okay. Write it down in the comments so I can look through it later and I could find you, okay?
Okay.
Wow, yo, that was beautiful.
Thank you. Thank you
Much
so
love
much.
to you. Thank you. Wow, the Masked Singer, Mago. Yo, okay. Somebody said, call me please, but are you going to perform though? That's what I'm about. That's what I'm about. Giving opportunities, you know? Yo, we've been on this for 2 hours, yo. Hi.
Honey, aren't you here?
What's your name?
Java,
Java. And where are you calling from?
Italy.
Ooh, Italy. How are you guys over there?
Sorry, I don't speak English.
Oh, crap. Cantar? Cantante? Are you going to sing? Cantar?
No.
Well, that's okay. That's okay. Oh my gosh. It's okay. I wanted to say hi to you. I want to send you all my love to Italia. Un beso, Italia. Ciao, mama. I wish I could learn Italian. Prego. Sorry, guys. She wanted to say hi. Yo, yeah, you guys, we've been on Roberto. I love you. He says, let's go 2 hours more. I'm literally getting a phone call from my friend Maddie, and she's like wanting to talk to me. Maddie Brewer, you guys might know her. I forgot that I had a 1 p.m. call with her. So I'm just gonna tell her that I'm busy right now, and I'll call her back. Oh, hell no, it's been forwarded. Okay, guys. Who else is ready? We're gonna do one more. Oh, Maddie.
Hey.
Maddie, I'm live right now. I just give me 5 more minutes.
Yeah. Just call me when you're done.
Okay.
Okay.
Bye. She's gonna also be a guest on my show. She sings incredibly. Maddie Brewer, if you haven't seen her, she's on Netflix right now on a movie called Cam Girl. Please check her out. She's one of my best friends, and she can sing Amy Winehouse like no other. So we'll have her on here sometime. All right, so one more person, guys, because we've been on here for 2 hours. Y'all don't have to put makeup on. Look at me. Espinilla and everything. Pimples and all. Okay, someone said add me. Okay, I'm gonna add you, pero tiene que cantar. Aquí tiene que cantar. No me vengan con sus cosas. Vamos a ver. Aquí estoy llamando a una dominicana. Dominicana. I love your hoops.
Oh my God, it's working. Can you see me?
Yes.
So look, I'm connecting my old iPhone.
Wait a minute. Do I know you?
Hello, can you see me?
Yes.
Hello?
I can see you.
It's kind of freezing up.
I can hear you though.
You can hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you just fine.
Damn, it's freezing up. Okay, so I'm just gonna sing to you, okay?
Sing, because I can hear you and you look beautiful and I love your hoops. Go for it.
Okay, I'm having connection problems, but this is an original song of mine. It's called Don't.
Ooh.
All right, it's not freezing up, right?
No, it's perfect.
All right, so here it goes. Damn, sucks that this is freezing up. So go here.
We can still see you perfect and hear you.
All right.
Chica la madre.
All I wanna know is where you've been and where you're going. Smoking mirrors in my room, I can't see clear. I feel my body tremble from your kisses every moment. You touch it to my heart, but I want you here. Don't mind me if it hurts. I don't mind if it hurts. I can leave the way we begin and you ended. Then you ended. Don't mind me if it hurts. I don't mind if it hurts. And when it's all over, we go over and over again. We go over and over again. So that's like a little.
Oh my God, you wrote that?
Yeah, I wrote it. It came out. That was my first single. It came out in December.
What? Your voice is amazing. I'm like, this should be on the radio.
Thank you. You know, I saw you were on with Noel.
I love Noel. Yes.
And last year, he found me through Armando Correa's page. I'm actually a subway performer here in New York City, and he found me and he wanted to collab with me in the subway, and we sang in the subway together.
Isn't he amazing?
Yeah, so when I saw him on your page, I was like, Noel.
Is that crazy? You're gonna be on this page now. Isn't that crazy how the world turns? Like, what the?
Oh, now you're not frozen.
Oh, isn't that, yo, tú eres dominicana también.
Yeah, I'm from Brooklyn. I'm Dominican too.
Yes, girl. Save these. I'm from Queens, but we could still be friends.
Yeah.
Yo.
Yes, I've been following you for a while now.
I feel like I know you. Yo te he conocido a ti.
Really? Because, you know, maybe we got that vibe, you know, that Dominican vibe. That's
no, I want to follow you. What's your IG? What's your IG?
Oh, shit, this keeps freezing up.
But I can still hear you.
It's at Marley Sings.
Can you mandarme un DM and I'm gonna look you up, Marley, right?
Yes. I don't know why it's freezing up, but
yo, how old are you? You're young too. You're like bebecita, no?
I look young, but I'm 25.
Girl, that's young. Yo soy más vieja que tú.
I mean, I look younger than my actual
Mujer,
age.
casi te llevo 10 años, así que, babe, you young. Tú estás jovencita, mi amor. And but your voice really, I think that's where I've seen you. I've seen you perform on the subway. I
Yeah,
recognize
probably.
you. Holy
Probably.
shit. A mí no se me olvida una cara.
What's that?
I don't forget a face, yo. I think I saw you perform. I think I saw you perform.
Most probably. I mean, I make a living off just the subway and gigs in New York City, so I'm always in the subway.
Girl, you're gonna make it. That's how we start, babe. You gotta sing anywhere you can. Y tú tienes una voz tan increíble, mi amor. Y de verdad, I want to
Gracias.
follow you. I want to follow you and talk because, girl, I have this idea after this show and I want to invite you to this idea that I have. Pero hablamos ahorita.
Yeah, I wish it wasn't freezing up because you know what I'm doing? My computer is having some issues. So I'm connecting my hotspot from the phone that I use to this old iPhone. But it works. I don't know why it's freezing up. But anyways.
No, it still
yeah,
works.
let's go
It
next.
works. It's just freezing up for you.
Oh, okay. So you guys can see me.
Absolutely. We see you just fine.
Okay. Perfect.
Yeah, so
Well,
I'm gonna
love
add
you,
this
girl.
to my YouTube link, but girl, you know, can I tell you something? Now that you said that, singing in the subway is the scariest thing for me. I've always wanted to do that, and I've never had the courage to do it. So I just want to tell you, yo, you are going to blow this world with your voice because how you started is believing in yourself and not caring what anybody thought. Because let me tell you, singing in New York, singing in Brooklyn, singing, you know, in the streets, like letting people hear your voice is probably the most judgmental feeling you'll ever have in New York. You know what I mean? And people love
Thank
you.
you.
And Noelle stopped and sang with you, and I want to sing with you. So does that mean anything? Does that mean anything?
It means a lot. You know, there's always ups and downs, and sometimes I'm like, I know I'm here to do this for a reason. So, especially now, with this whole pandemic, I had so many opportunities coming up, and everything is just on hold right now. But after this, we're gonna do amazing things. So I'm excited.
I agree with you, and don't feel discouraged right now. Like, just keep following your passion. Let me tell you something. When I got my big break, I was 27, 25, 26. So it could happen at any age. God knows when it's your turn. I think that everybody in this world will have that moment in their life when it's their turn. Everyone here can make it. Everyone listening can make it. God will bless all of you. Just continue to stay positive, follow your passion, and be truthful to yourself and to others. You know what I mean? And you're Dominican, yo. We're about to take over.
Thank you. Yeah, thank God I have a lot of support from New York and from my Dominicans. So, it makes me happy.
Let's stick together, mama. And you got my vote, okay? Whatever it is, you got my vote.
Okay, cool. Yeah, save this live because I want to screenshot
100%. I want to save this,
I
and I'm
can't
going to
even
post
hear
it
you.
on
I don't know
YouTube.
what's happening with the live, but I love you, and yeah, thank you for letting me
Love
sing.
you too. Of course,
Bye,
and you
guys.
can sing
Thank
on
you,
Friday
Jackie.
too. Come back Friday.
Thank you.
What an incredible show. You guys, I was so depressed. Like, I don't want to cry about it, but I was like really sad before I started Live with Jackie. Oh my God, this is like therapy for me. And like I've talked to like 10 incredible human beings around the world today. In 2 hours. And I just want to thank everybody who had the courage to sing and to not be afraid to of other people. And I just want to let you know that this right here, Live with Jackie, is your stage. And I have big ideas, for the future. So look, yeah, I picked real winners for today. Thank you, Geraldo. And that was God, like, this is all live. I don't know if it's going to work. So, somebody upstairs is watching all of us. And, I would always be sad if someone got the role that I dreamed of, or like, and I still am, don't worry, I'm human. But I started this when I was 15 from the Dominican Republic. And I worked so hard around at 15 to be a singer and actress, whatever. And then everything bad started happening to me, everything terrible. And I just want you to know that if I would have made it at 15, I wouldn't be here today. Mentally, I wasn't ready. Mentally, I wasn't ready. My confidence wasn't there. I didn't know what I wanted to say. And you know, a lot of people can probably be ready at 16, but to me, I wasn't ready. Everybody's different. So don't, you know, right now you're struggling or you're not struggling, you know what I mean? But learn that that's just a moment in time and this too shall pass. And that is what's going to make your life worth it. That struggle. I know it sounds weird, but I'm a motivational speaker. Literally, I do TED Talks. I motivate people because of all the shit that I went through in life. And you know what? It's still the beginning for me. Okay. So I want you guys, I believe in everybody who's listening to me right now. Eat poo. Thank you. I'll eat poo. Listen, I don't give a fuck. Yo, everybody here is going to talk shit. Everybody here is going to tell you that you're not good enough, that you're not pretty enough, that you're not skinny enough, that you're not old enough, young enough. Fuck all that. Fuck all that. The most important thing is that you believe. And let me tell you something. I am not the little girl that I used to be 16 years ago. And I had that dream. And maybe I wasn't the best back then. And I'm still not the best right now. But I have grown. I have flowered into this thing that I've wanted to be for so long. And now, like, it was always within. Remember that it takes time to get to where you got to be. So focus on your craft, work hard, and nobody's perfect. And literally, whoever wants to hate on you, let them hate on you. Because, honey, when you're up there, they're going to want to be your best friend. Trust me. I love you. Thank you for joining Live with Jackie. And I'm sorry I couldn't get to everyone today. But I'm hungry and thirsty, and this is my own show. Nobody can bring me anything because I got to do everything myself. So please come back to Live with Jackie on Friday, 11/11. I'll hopefully be on time. I will be on time. And God bless all of you, and have a beautiful, gorgeous day. And thank you for going live with me. I wanna go live. I wanna go live. I wanna go live. I wanna go live with you. I wanna go live. I wanna go live. I wanna go live with you. I wanna go live. I wanna go live. I wanna go live. I wanna go live. Yo, Dominicans, yeah, everybody's like, call Maddie. I gotta call Maddie too. Yo, muchas gracias. Live with Jackie, signing off. Con mucho, mucho cariño y amor. Where's that from? On Friday at 11/11. Don't forget to subscribe to my YouTube page, Jackie Cruz, so you can get all the Live with Jackie that you missed. And like my music on Spotify. I'm indie over here. Save it, like it. Adios, Italia. Bye, everyone. Thank you. My song is called Jacquelincita, Little Jackie, because that's what they used to call me when I was little. Because my mom is Big Jackie, so I'm Little Jackie. So Jacquelincita. Bye, guys.